And
Yeah.
Basilicata is the region where we live, where my ancestors came from. And I noticed that there were no books at the time, in-depth actual guidebooks to the region of Basilicata. It was always included, lumped in for with Southern Italy or Puglia and Campania or whatever. And there was very little dedicated to Basilicata. And it didn't talk about all these wonderful places that we came to love and know and that are so culturally rich. And I thought really deserved more attention. So I decided to write this book. And it contains a lot more than 52 things. Yes. Matera by far is the city that's the best known. A lot of people think it's in Puglia because it's near the border of Puglia, but Matera is the oldest city in Europe, actually. It was the cultural capital for UNESCO a couple years ago. And it's a truly beautiful, unique city. It's carved into the hillside, into the rock. Sassi is the historical section of the city, and it just like undulates this ravine, and the way it was built into the rock face is incredible. They excavated into and then built out of the rock face. It's
Wow.
just a really architecturally stunning and complicated city. And it's really beautiful. So that's the one that draws the most attention. In Italy, every region has their foods. Everything is a little bit different. Here in Basilicata, um, because it was a very poor region historically, one of the focus, like our pastas, our cavatelli and orecchiette pasta shape, and they're made without eggs. Whereas in central and northern Italy, a lot of times the pasta comes with eggs. So for vegans, they find themselves really happy here because a lot of the pastas are made with legumes, pasta with
Wow.
chickpeas. There's a very old type of legume. I don't even know what you could compare it to. It's called cicerchia in Italian, and I've never seen anything like it elsewhere, but that grows here. It's not the same as a chickpea, but it's not the same as a fava bean. It's kind of a cross between the two. It's kind of a strange thing, but and then the other thing that's really ingrained in the culture that you only find in Basilicata is called pepperoni cruschi, which are crispy red peppers, and they're sweet. And when we first saw them hanging to dry, they looked like chili ristras. We saw them hanging and we're like, wow, great chili. And we started asking about them, and they said, no, they're sweet. They're very thin walled peppers that they dry in the sun, and then you flash fry them in olive oil, and they become crispy, and they crumble them over these pasta dishes and over risotto or other dishes, and they're amazing. Or you can just eat them plain. They'll bring you a couple on an antipasto plate, and they're addictive. They're like chips that you can't eat just one.